to The Blend. Live a fuller life with the right guidance for your health. Our next guest has helped boxers, football players, show performers, and more improve their well-being by stimulating their healing ability with his care. This morning, we're focusing on the brain and its functions and healing therapies.
Chiropractor Dr. John Florendo of Unlimited Wellness Institute has helped people for nearly 30 years and joins us now with more. Good morning to you and welcome.
Morning. Thanks for having me.
You specialize in chiropractic neurology. What exactly is that?
Chiropractic neurology is that we're dealing with the same premise as basic chiropractic, where the brain controls, nervous system controls all body functions. Nervous system consists of the brain, the spinal cord, the nerves that come off the spinal cord. And in chiropractic neurology, we're dealing with the brain, specifically the cerebellum, which is called the midbrain. And we want to make sure that's firing from the right side of the brain to the left side of the body, and the left side of the brain to the right side of the body.
So explain that connection. How does this all work, and how can you tap into it?
Well, we're looking at making sure that there's a balance in the message. And when we look at the brain, we're sending messages from one part of that brain to the body. We want to make sure that that message is complete without any interference.
And that's a picture of what we're showing.
Correct. And that signal is a part of a connection utilizing specific neurotransmitters, they call them. Dopamine, GABA, serotonin. These transmitters are what actually allow that message to be complete. And when we have an imbalance in that, that's usually when we start to have problems. We start to have like neurological deficits.
So when those things aren't firing off, there's an imbalance in the body and how you feel and how it connects to everything else.
Correct. And the main thing is that the body needs two fuels. It needs oxygen and it needs glucose. Oxygen, what we breathe in, and glucose we get from our foods. And we talked about whole foods, right? We get about that food is like an energy boost for the cells. The cells also need oxygen. And when we aren't getting that proper connection, we start to have health issues.
So what are some of the symptoms that we can see if there is an imbalance?
If there's an imbalance, you're going to see problems with movement, dizziness, headaches, different types of problems with sensory, not able to take bright light, not able to hear. Sometimes we get a muffled sound. Those are all kind of connections with that part of the brain. And mainly what we call the cranial nerves aren't functioning right. There's 12 of them, and they control everything from the neck up. And when we have an imbalance, we're going to have a problem with those types of messages.
So what type of people do you treat? People with chronic pain, neurological pain?
Yes, chronic pain, chronic health conditions. When the oxygen levels go down, the body can't repair. Your major premise of sickness is decrease in oxygen, a very acidic body, low cell charge, and dehydration. Here in the desert, we get a lot of dehydration.
No question. What is the kind of problems that you have? People coming into your office, like we've said, you've had boxers in, you've had show performers. What are the problems that you see most?
A lot of the patients that come to our office have a lot to do with their normal movements, their normal daily activities. They can't do.
The range has gone down.
Their whole lifestyle has changed because of their health condition. So we want to help them reach their full potential as naturally as possible. I also do herbs, Ayurvedic herbs, and I do a fantastic early detection, what we call tongue and fingernail analysis, which actually is in Chinese medicine, where we can detect early health conditions before they really surface.
Wow.
So you call that tongue and
fingernail analysis. It's been in the Chinese culture for 5,000 years.
Sutton tells me it's probably fairly good.
So you use that. What other tools and techniques do you use?
I also, manually, as chiropractors, we use our hands. I have a special instrument called an arthrostim. With brain-based therapy, which is the chiropractic neurology, in brain-based therapy, we use different oxygen concentrator for enhancing oxygen. We use a nebulizer mask. I use a product called glutathione, which is an natural antioxidant that your body produces, but after age 20, stops producing it 1% a year. And the antioxidant is like, if you look at for instance, a raisin, right? It's shriveled and dark. That's a dehydrated cell. And you look at a grape, that's a hydrated cell. So that helps in order for the body to repair faster. And then we use a special instrument called an arthrostim, which we can stimulate the spinal cord, stimulate the top part of the brain, so we can actually get those messages being sent properly and firing properly again.
Wow, that's incredible. August 23rd, I know that you're having an educational luncheon, right?
Yes. yes, I do every quarter we do an educational luncheon, and we're going over brain function and detoxification, and it runs usually from 11 to 1, sometimes longer depending on questions we get, but it ends up being a fantastic way of giving back, and all our proceeds we give back to the Las Vegas homeless shelter.
Wow, that's very nice. Yeah. And Dr. Florendo, tell us about your special.
My special is the
we have it on the screen, actually, for the...
My promotion for the day. Yes, my special. I do a thorough chiropractic, orthopedic, physical, and neurological exam. We're also testing for oxygen levels with a pulse oximeter reader. We do an acid alkaline test as well, and the tongue and fingernail for $97.
Welcome back to the Morning Blend. Are you in pain? Do you have chronic back problems or neck pain that just won't go away? Well, our next guest may be able to help.
That's right. Here to show us how we can achieve total body wellness, chiropractor Dr. John Florendo with Unlimited Wellness Institute. Good morning and welcome back.
Good morning. Thank you for having me back.
Do you find that a lot of people live with constant pain?
There are a lot of people that are out there that pain is one of the major symptoms of their body giving a signal. It's not the only one, but it's one of the major ones. And it really does indicate that there's a problem within the nervous system.
So what are some of the types of problems you've seen come through your office?
In my office, we deal with a lot of, because we're doing a specialty, a chiropractic neurology, especially where the analysis of the function of the brain is so important. And we're seeing a lot of people with fibromyalgia, chronic neck, upper back, mid-back discomfort, dizziness, blurred vision, ringing in the ears, lower leg problems, and numbness and tingling, and digestive disorders. And we take care of a lot of pregnant women as well, because, you know, that puts a lot of strain on the spine itself.
So that's a big difference between you and another chiropractor, is the chiropractic neurology.
Neurology, correct. And, you know, traditional chiropractic, people associate pain with chiropractic, neck pain and low back pain. It's far more than that. It's really enhancing the nervous system to actually help the body function better. And you're really only as healthy as your cells are. So if your cells aren't well, then your body can't be well. So if your cells are sick and dehydrated and have low energy, you're going to be the same way.
Now, I know you use oxygen therapy.
Correct.
Exactly.
Correct.
What is this? How does this help people that are in pain?
Oxygen therapy is pretty amazing. If you've been watching the Olympics, you know, you saw Michael Phelps was actually sleeping in an oxygen tank in between his races to enhance his performance, right? So you don't have to be an Olympic athlete in order to enhance your performance. You could be an Olympic dad or Olympic mom or Olympic student, but oxygen helps restore the repair process of the body. It increases energy, it helps reduce inflammation, and also speeds up the healing process.
But we all don't obviously have access to it, but that's something that you are able to have an offer at your place.
Correct. We have oxygen concentrators that give off close to 99% of enhanced pure oxygen, which we help to stimulate the repair process of the body. And if you've seen people in the desert here pulling their oxygen tanks, carrying their oxygen tank, oxygen is a really big problem because the body can't produce it enough and it can't keep it in. We stimulate, when we do the oxygen therapy, we're stimulating that oxygen within each cell of your body. And again, the cells are so vital. Your cells make up glands, your glands make up organs, and your organs make up the human body. So we're really working at the cellular component of your body.
Wow. Now, I know you have an educational luncheon that's coming up, right?
Correct. On August 23rd, I have a luncheon at Giuseppe's, which is a fantastic place. We have it there every quarter, every 3 months. We do a program on brain function, detoxification, health awareness.
Okay.
And for people that typically come in to see you, what kind of pain do they complain about the most?
We're seeing a lot of pain with movements, a lot of movement inability to be normal in their daily activities. That could be from being able to just sit and hold their head up to their lower spine as well, to where they can't get from a sitting to a standing position without discomfort. And a lot of people are having a lot of numbness and tingling in their arms and legs as well. And that's also a component of when a bone goes out of place, it irritates the nerve, it causes problems. When a bone goes back in place, it helps the nerves, it causes healing.
So for the people that are watching, they're like, oh no, you know, I have to live with the pain. It's been too late, it's been too long. That's not the case.
That's not the case. No, there are, chiropractic has come a long way, as well as our diagnostic tools have come a long way. As I mentioned, people associate chiropractic with pain and discomfort, but when we get deeper in, and with this specialty, it's found that it's been helpful for people that have not responded to your traditional chiropractic, physical therapy, drug therapy. It's really a non-pharmaceutical approach to chronic illnesses and neurological disorders and even autoimmune disorders as well.
Well, you have a monthly special coming up here, and it changes out all the time. So what is this month's special?
We have a comprehensive neurometabolic, chiropractic, orthopedic, physical, and body composition test. We're also testing your oxygen levels as well, and that's for $97 for this month.
Excellent, and that's normally $480.
$480, yeah. It's we love to give back, and if you're out there and you're suffering, you haven't found the answers, would love to see you at the office.
Excellent. Doctor, it's a pleasure.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Again, Dr. Florendo's special is a comprehensive evaluation for $97 this month. This includes a thorough chiropractic, orthopedic, and neurological examination.
Unlimited Wellness Institute, located on South Rainbow. You want more information, you can go to drflorendo.com. That's drflorendo.com. Or go to the number on your screen. They're also on Facebook and Twitter.
Thank you for tuning in to Wellness Wednesdays, and have an unforgettable day.